Hello, Gemini. This is going to be your 2025 prediction, tarot prediction reading by quarters. So let's see. I call on the archangels and my spirit guides to please protect this reading and give me clear messages for Gemini's highest and greatest good and the greatest and highest good of everyone involved. Let's see. What do we have for 2025 for my Geminis? We have faith in your dream, waxing crescent moon, that's beautiful. So there's a transformation of something that is going to be like a dream come true to you, Gemini, in the first quarter of 2025, which is technically still this year because I do Vedic astrology and the year actually begins at the end of March, April. So here where it says full moon in Sagittarius, this could be looking at the bigger picture with your spouse or somebody that you're interested in that could become your spouse, because this is your 7th house, Sagittarius. We also have the full moon in Aquarius in the 3rd quarter, so this could be relevant for you. You could be closing out cycles. Let's see for the last quarter. Oh, you got 2 cards for the last quarter. Hold your vision and full moon in Pisces. Okay. So, wow, a lot of full moons, Gemini. This is beautiful for you because full moons are very auspicious. They're also for closing cycles. This says fixed moon, and it came out with this. I'm just going to take this one from here and put it here. Hold your vision. Okay. Let's take a Ganesh oracle for you. What does Ganesh want to say to Gemini for 2025? What does Ganesh want to say to Gemini for 2025? Ganesh wants to say to Gemini for 2025. Energetic movement. So I'm going to keep it right here. And let's see what the sun has to say with the oracle of the sun. Hold your vision and energetic movement. Wow. For Gemini in the first quarter of 2025, clean bill of health with the sun in Virgo. You could also be receiving many downloads on your crown chakra because I'm called to this fountain on her head. Let's see. 2nd quarter for Gemini. Acquisition, sun in Taurus. Definitely could be getting married because this is Ariaman and it's the god of marriage. And the full moon is in Sagittarius, which is your 7th house. So yes, I see marriage for you, maybe in your second quarter. And then Mercury in Taurus in your third quarter. So you could be reviewing your finances. And on your last quarter, you have assertion, which is Sun in Aries, and their Sun is exalted. So that is great. You might be getting favors from the government. Watch out for displays of ego. Keep your ego in check. But other than that, you could be being treated like royalty, being respected in the last quarter of 2025. Let's see what money and career has to say for Gemini for the first quarter. There's change. There's change in your first quarter of 2025. So there are positive changes though. And sometimes you must be the change, but there are positive changes coming for you in the first quarter of 2025 in your career. Let's see the second quarter of 2025 for money and career and finances. There is a windfall of money that you're about to receive, either a pay raise, a promotion. Maybe you're going to make a big purchase like real estate because you might be getting married and there's an acquisition here. Wow, Gemini, this is beautiful for you. Let's see in the third quarter of 2025 what money and finances have for you. It says here odd jobs, but this also wanted to come out. Consider creating multiple streams of income, and things will take off much sooner than you expected. So you might be creating multiple streams of income in the third quarter of 2025. Let's see the last quarter of 2025. Your hard work will be rewarded soon. Keep at it. So I see that you are working very hard in your either side businesses that you're creating or these multiple streams of income that you're creating and your job. Let's see now what this oracle, let's see what astrology houses and zodiac signs are relevant to you during 2025. For the first quarter of 2025, let's see what aspects, what houses, what zodiac signs are relevant for Gemini. Let's see. Scorpio. So yeah, change and transformations. Have faith in your dreams. Scorpio is intense, strategic, secretive, powerful, passionate, competitive. So it's also, Scorpio is the natural 8th house, so the house of transformations. And underneath in your career it says change. So it is your 6th house, Scorpio, Gemini, if it's from your moon or your rising sign. And there is change happening in that house where Scorpio is in your chart. We have for the second quarter, Aquarius. Wow, fixed signs. And this is the diplomat. It says inventive, original, opinionated, analytical, distant, intellectual, humanitarian, friendly, tolerant, outgoing, and ruler of the 11th house. So you might be dealing with something foreign because Aquarius rules foreign. And it says windfall of money in the career and finances. You could be marrying somebody foreign or somebody who's a diplomat. Then on your 3rd, you have Mars, ambition. And it's obvious because there's a lot of energy being exerted with making multiple streams of income and taking off. So Mars is kind of ruling your 3rd quarter, or very important aspects of Mars during the 3rd quarter of 2025. Let's see the last quarter of 2025. Let's see. Last quarter of 2025 for Gemini. Moon. So there's a full moon in Pisces here, and there's a fixed moon also. So you could be dealing with a lot of people at the end of the year. You could be dealing with diplomats at the end of the year. With family. You could be getting pregnant if you get married, because the moon also is related to pregnancy. And let us see what else with this other oracle here for your 1st quarter. It says higher power and chaos and conflict wanted to come out for this quarter. So to believe in a higher power during these changes that you're going to be, changes are necessarily not always easy, but you are going to come out through this successful or victorious. Let's see for the 2nd quarter. You have to be fair. So in your dealings with the diplomatic, it's going to be an equal give and take. If it's regarding your marriage, then it's going to be a beautiful marriage. You have the number 8 and 3 is 11. So this is the moon also. And here it's 4. So that's the north node of the moon. Let's see for the 3rd quarter. You have Treasure Island for the 3rd quarter, and number 9, which is Mars. So definitely Mars is bringing in these multiple streams of income that you are working on. And there's a lot of abundance related to that. Let's see on the last quarter of the 2025 for you. Let's see. We have orphaned and mending came out. So a 5, 5, 5, 2. 2 is the moon, and 5 plus 5 is 10, so the sun. You could be feeling exhausted, so take care of yourself by the end of 2025 because you're working so much. So be careful with that. But you're mending relationships, mending jobs. So try to be flexible during this time for you. And let's see what this oracle has to say for you for the first quarter of 2025. Let's see. You comfort. So you're going to be moving out of your comfort zone, but you're still going to be comfortable. The second quarter, or you might be moving from uncomfort or discomfort into comfort in the first quarter of 2025. What about the second quarter of 2025? We have rejection. Why rejection? Give me another one. Protection. So, not necessarily in your dealings with the spouse, but maybe in the dealings with other people and diplomats. Rejection is God's protection, so that's something that you might want to remember during the second quarter of 2025. For the third quarter, you have consciousness. So you might be expanding your consciousness in the third quarter of 2025, creating these multiple streams of income and receiving the abundance that comes from them. And on the last quarter of 2025, we have faith. Faith. So this is a very spiritual card, and there's going to be a lot of movement. So have faith that everything is going to be always working out for you, or your greatest and highest good. And now let's finally move into the tarot to see what the tarot has to say regarding 2025 for Gemini in the first quarter, second quarter. Let me just again shuffle these. Okay. I see there's a lot of abundance for you, Gemini. So let's see what the tarot has to say for you. Give me for the first quarter for Gemini in 2025. We have the moon. So things might be a little murky and confusing, but the moon, illuminates everything in the night. Take care of your mental health during the first quarter of the 2025. And let's see. You're going to have a beautiful new beginning with the Ace of Wands in the second quarter of the 2025. It's going to be a fair beginning where you're going to be protected. It also has to do with your relationships with possibly a spouse If you're married, it's going to be a rekindling of that relationship. If you're not married, you could be getting married, or you could be meeting the person that you are going to marry. Then in the third quarter, you're going to be very abundant because there's a treasure island here, and you're expanding your consciousness, and the King of Cups is sitting in these choppy waters, but he's in control of his emotions, and you're going to be working a lot on your multiple streams of income, and you're going to be seeing that abundance, which is all this water flowing there. And by the end of the fourth quarter, you have gotten to the top of, and you're standing out of the crowd, and you're defending your position here with this Seven of Wands. So let's see what's driving this in the first quarter. These three came out. So I'm just going to pop those back in and continue to shuffle. Let me shuffle again. Please give me for the first quarter for Gemini. Wow, Gemini 2 wanted to come out. So Ace of Pentacles, that is great. So a lot of wealth is coming in for the first quarter. Maybe in the month of February, transitioning into the month of March. Then I got the Star for the second quarter. This is also Aquarius. Oh, just 1 second there. Yeah. And so the Star, you could be marrying somebody famous, or you could be becoming famous yourself, or you are famous. Either way, or you're dealing with somebody foreign, because Aquarius is North Node, which is foreign. Or you could be a diplomat, or the person that you're dealing with could be a diplomat, or you could be having foreign relations. Yes, this is for the third quarter. So you're going to be very happy, and you're going to be living the life of your dreams with your multiple streams of income. And let's see, don't overindulge, don't drink too much during the third quarter. Let's see in the fourth quarter for Gemini. Yeah, you might be keeping people at bay that might be trying to either cheat and steal from you, or people that are being sneaky. At the end of the year, you might be aware of that, of their intentions. Although the Seven of Wands and the Seven of Swords, that's 7-7. So 7 might be important to you. 52 also reduces to a 7. So this is 7-7-7. The Seven of Swords is somebody that's trying to avoid conflict. So maybe they're seeing that they're not able to outsmart you. Just be careful at the end of the year. Let's see the last row for the first quarter of 2025 for my Geminis. You might be going on a trip at the end of 2025, or you might be starting with great energy, some project. Let's see in the second quarter of 2025. You have the World, definitely dealing with foreign. Definitely dealing with foreign relations, foreign people, diplomats. You could be traveling to the European Union. You could be getting a job there. Your wife could be from there. You could be from there. Interesting. And on the third quarter, things are going to be speeding up with these new streams of income that you're building. And you could be at the end of the year being generous with other people because you've made enough money for yourself. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Sun and we have the Nine of Pentacles. So you could be coming into wealth at the end of the year and very happy. I'm very happy for you, Gemini. Let me see if there's anything else that I want to say to Gemini. Let's try this oracle to close off your reading. I'm also going to give you some angel numbers. Let's see for Gemini. Bloom where you're planeted. So you're on this planet and you're blooming, Gemini. Remember to take care of yourself because you cannot pour from an empty cup. And for angel numbers, we have here for Gemini. Let's see what's coming out for Gemini. Oops. I think that's a lot, Gemini, but actually it's 4. So I'm going to take all 4 of them. This one fell here, so 888. Personal power. All that is good and pleasant in your life will multiply. Angels are sending this number 8888 to reassure you of the prosperity and well-being ahead. Your surroundings will treat you with admiration and respect. Use it for the greater good. Didn't I say that? That you're going to be treated as royalty at the end of the year, maybe before. You have 0220. This is mirroring. Act on your idea. So you might be getting an idea, which is represented by this. You have the benefit of good fortune and you use it to your wise judgment. You can do anything. In this place, you can reach new heights. You should act on your potential when you see this pattern. Since what you plant will grow, you're about to experience a spectacular ascent. 1551, another mirroring number. Focus on the good and maintain your concentration on the outcomes you desire. It's time to put your faith and time into your ideas and pursue your goals with all your might. You have such a beautiful, courageous, and brave spirit. And 0909. Look out for an opportunity that might be a game changer. You're completing something major. It feels good to level up, huh? Close the old chapter. A new adventure will unravel. So, Gemini, that was a wonderful reading for your 2025 tarot predictions. And thank you for being here. If you made it this far, do please like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. It's a new channel, and this is going to help my channel grow. I really appreciate you, and I wish you a great 2025. Thank you very much.